Hello, and welcome to the Agribusiness Global Report. I'm your host, Sarah Webb, editor of Agribusiness Global. In this segment, I speak with Jeff Pritchard, CEO of Westlink Ag Group, about what's behind elevated fertilizer prices in the U.S., what opportunities may arise from this, and more. Jeff, thank you so much for joining me today. With fertilizer prices up, do you see any opportunities for biostimulant or biofertilizer companies? And if so, what advice do you have for them to engage with U.S. ag retailers?
I do. I think anything that's an alternate to the standard, do things the same way that we've always done them is out there. Biostimulants, other biologicals. We're testing at Westlink Ag. We're testing, I'd say actively 4 to 5 right now that I'm aware of. There's probably another 4 to 5 that my members are doing on their own. I think we're going to see a lot of farmers going into this spring reevaluating their goals and their targets for yield. And so maybe cutting back, maybe before their 185, 190 bushel goal with corn. How does my income statement look if I just target 175 or 170? Do I cut down on expenses enough to make a better margin? I think they're going to see a lot of guys testing reduced rates, maybe not going with a full load like they've gone in years past when it was more economical to feed their crop a full rate. So there's a lot of things going on. When you ask specifically about biologics and companies that sell those, we're very open to receiving their technology transfer and encourage them to work with us in distribution so we can pinpoint where they can try to apply some of their test trials, some of their initial go-to-market strategies, so that when they hook in, a lot of this is show me, don't tell me type technology. So it's important for them to work with retailers and get their message on the farm that way.
And building on that, do you have any more specifics about how these biological companies can work with U.S. ag retailers to help reform some of the U.S. ag practices?
Yeah, I think the first step is like I was joking earlier, show me, don't tell me. I mean, get out there and explain your technology, show good data to back it, show some third-party data like from universities or land grant institutions like that, even independent institutions with good records or good public images, but also be prepared to provide, I don't want to say free goods, but technology that guys can use, feel, touch, and get into the field with and do some trials. I would be involved if I was in their shoes. I would try to get on as many university trials, third-party trials where, maybe come summer, you have something you can definitely show versus an untreated check or versus a standard fertilizer program, the benefit of your product.
Well, thank you so much, Jeff, for joining me today. We really appreciate your insights.
Thank you. I appreciate your time.
Thanks again for tuning in for this episode of the Agribusiness Global Report. I'm your host, Sarah Webb. Until next time.